All right. Hope you all can hear me. The microphone is not inside the helmet like it used to be in my other helmet. Now I have a new Arrow. And unfortunately, I have no way to mount my mic inside because the foam material inside the helmet is not very sticky to double-sided tape. So I just have it clipped on to the pull tab for emergency helmet removal. And I don't know how much noise they'll pick up, but all right, here we go. Colorado. Check in, camera, we're good. Oh yeah, we're back, baby. Woohoo! Woohoo! I'm in my happy place. Oh yeah. I remember he has new tires that are has more, what is that called? Not knurling, knobbies. So he might kick up little rocks. I have to kind of keep my distance here. Let's trust. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, back on the trail. Woohoo! Oh. Still getting used to this helmet. It's pretty cool. It's very snug and comfortable. Especially the material is very comfy. Cool. Nice. Yeah, that was a close call. Car. Oh wait, we don't have comps, so what am I talking about? Forgot. This is it, baby. Yeah! Woohoo! We're not even going fast. This is just our shakedown. Just got here, first trail. Little shakedown. Nice. I'm just gonna stay on third gear here. I'm not really trying to go fast anyway. I gotta fix this mount over here. It's starting to cock sideways. Look out for cars here. my nose is itchy. Ah. I wish I had comms, but my comms broke. I wanted to ask him how his tires felt. No comms though, I'll ask him later. Because those Moto Z's look good. It's also the kind of tire that people recommend for this bike. Nice. The little shaded areas is cool. Whew. It's sunny, but it's shaded. And there's a nice breeze. Oh, my nose is itchy though. So cool! Woohoo! Sweet. So I'm just taking it easy, just second gear and third gear. Like I said, just a shakedown. It's been a while since we did trails. Gosh, it's so pretty up here. I hope the cameras capture everything that my eyes are seeing. Ah, it's so pretty. I don't know what these trees are called, but like the skinny tall ones, really nice. Yeah, it's a good thing he led. I don't have no idea which way to go. Would have had to keep stopping. One road ahead. So, new this time, in this adventure in Colorado, we have different helmets, new helmets, different mount positions for the cameras compared to Big Bend. And what else is new? I guess for me, that's it. Oh, yeah, new boots, new jersey, new pants. What else did I get? New riding shoes for streets, but I'm not gonna use that on trails obviously, but when we're putting around town, that's what I'll be wearing. What else is new? I already said helmet. Oh, new chin mount. The chin mount I had in Big Bend was one of those sticky ones. It's called Flexible something. It's good, but once dirt got in between the double-sided adhesive, I had a feeling it was going to start peeling maybe, and I didn't want to trust it anymore. I mean, it's still on my old helmet, but for this new helmet, I didn't want to get another one. I wanted to try something different. And then I found chin mounts, but it's the same thing. Double-sided tape, double-sided adhesive. And while shopping around, Les found DJI motorcycle helmet chin mounts, which I didn't know existed. And he asked me if I wanted one that would make it in time for this trip. And I said, yeah, go ahead, order it for me. So he did. And that's what I have on my helmet now, which is perfect. Very strong mount. Yeah. Curious to see how this footage looks, these footages rather, and see if it's the permanent mounting positions for these cameras. But as I mentioned earlier, I'm not sure if it'll make it into the cut, but I'll say it again. DJI Osmo came out with a 360 camera, and Les and I are thinking of getting one. I'm not sure if he's gonna or not, but I'm definitely getting one. Not just for the Miata or for any adventure that I'm gonna do solo with my family or whatnot, but also because I really miss my Insta360 X3 cam. I sold it right before I bought this bike. I don't know what I was thinking. But in some ways I'm glad I did, because that battery didn't last that long, and it kind of, not overheated, but it would, the operating temperatures were not as wide as I would like. On the other hand, the Osmo, these cameras are perfect. Long battery life. What's it called? Great resistance to heat or cold temperatures. So I'm hoping that the 360 cameras that they came up with is at least up to par with these cameras. If they are, I'm golden. That's all I want. And it's also nice because the DJI Osmo ecosystem, especially the Osmo 5 Action 5 Pro. They use the same batteries as the 360 camera. So I have the 5 Pro, and I think they use the same as the 4 as well. But anyway, I have 2 5 Pros, and then with the 360, they'll all use the same batteries, which is perfect, exactly what I needed. So yeah, blessing in disguise that I got rid of my Insta360. Mind you, that camera was great. Nothing wrong with it other than what I mentioned. But if you use it for anything else, it's fine. For motorcycling adventure, I don't know. Woo! Oh my God, look at that too! Oh my word! Oh my word, that is pretty! Oh, I should stop talking. What am I talking about gear anyway? But oh man, Colorado. This is, I think, my second or third time here. But this is my first time with a motorcycle or riding trails. I didn't go anywhere near the mountains the first couple times I've been here. Wow, that's pretty. All right, so that's for a ski resort, I'm assuming there. And you see the bunny hills and stuff. All right, let me pay attention. I'm gonna crash out. One more look. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. It's so lush too. It's so green. Goodness gracious, this is nice. It's sunny, but there's a nice breeze. Oh, people camping. That's cool. Man, I would love some auto camp here. I would love some auto camp here. Look at that. Not too far off the beaten path. You wake up to that kind of view, and imagine a fresh pot of coffee. Medium roast, black. No sugar, no cream, just black. The aroma. Waking up to these pines. I think these are pine trees, I think. I don't know. Oh, that's the life. That is the life. Is that the life? Or is that the midlife? Maybe it's just for old parts of me, but yeah, that's the life. It would have been fun too, taking my GX460 through here. It's just I wasn't comfortable with the bike and the bike carrier that I have on it because of the switchbacks that I just went through earlier. What happened was the off-camber turns or corners. I can see in my rearview mirror like the handlebar would twist pretty hard, and that's just I don't know. I feel like if it's twisting that much, even though the ratchet strap was pretty taut, that tells me that there's a chance it can. It's compressing a lot, and there's a chance it might the front wheel might jump out of the carrier. So didn't want to risk that. That's why we we made it to like the third or fourth switchback, and I told Les on the radio, I was like, no, I'm not taking a chance, because he has a moto tote which is pretty pricey, but you can tell that it's worth the money that he paid for. It is solid. Not only does it not move, the mounting system, like for the handlebars, so you know when you put the straps on the handlebars and then you ratchet down the straps, those straps, the mounting point for the handlebars are at the front. Mine, all the mounting points are in the middle. So for the rear and the front, they mount towards the middle of the hitch carrier. His front mounts towards the front, and the rear, which is just one like webbing that goes over the rear tire, mounts in the rear. So it's like it's pulling in both directions. So there's no chance for it to like rock forward and backwards. So, you know, that's great. But I only bought my hitch carrier thinking I would need to bring this bike somewhere because I don't like riding so much on public roads. But my real goal for buying this bike was to live out my midlife dream, which is to cross the Trans-American Trail from the coast of North Carolina to the coast of Oregon. Look at that A-frame trailer, nice. These folks up here are doing it right. They're doing it right. That little ravine was, oh man, that's cool. And that's just a Mazda CX-5 or something. Like that's equivalent of like, not even a RAV4, what is that? Like a CH-V-R? I don't know. Or the Honda HR-V or whatever. And it can make it up here. So this is pretty simple. And no doubt these dual sport / dirt bike type motorcycles, or ADV bikes even, would make it through here easily. With the right tires, of course. Right? Street tires would probably be a little sketchy. Like my stock IRC tires, I hate them. But if you have a good rider, excuse me, with a good rider, you can work with them. But I am not a good rider. I'm just a beginner. So oftentimes when I feel a little shift with my lower body, I just stand up to have better control. This is so pretty. Alright, let me slow down a little bit actually, because I think I was coughing earlier because of the dust. I'm not wearing a chin curtain, so I'm sure with all my yapping, I got dust in my mouth probably. Goodness gracious. There's a calf over there. Well, there are cows grazing. I didn't even notice. I thought it was just one calf. Oh my word. Originally I told Les, I was like, I don't know if we should ride a trail, because I don't want to get my clothes dusty and then have to change again in the car. Like, I don't know if the trail was worth changing out my clothes for, and then changing them back, and then unloading the bike, and then loading up the bike again, because this is not our final destination. This is just to Silverton. Like, we just crossed Durango, and our final destination is Uray, which is not far from here. That's where we're going to be riding trails for the next couple of days. But you know what? I felt fine. We had about 3 hours of nap last night in New Mexico. So I figured, hey, we have energy. We're good. You know, we're not hurting or anything. Let's do it. He wanted to. And number one, I didn't want to take the fun away from him, obviously. And obviously, I also want to have fun. So I thought, you know what? It's probably worth the trade-off of, you know, changing clothes, loading up the bike, unloading and loading up the bike. And yeah, good call by Les. That's why he's my official guide. I trust him. He's very safety-minded, so I don't trust him. I trust him to not do stupid shit, or excuse my language, stupid stuff. I, on the other hand, I'm also safety-minded, but sometimes I let my intrusive thoughts win. Sometimes I let the little devil on my right shoulder tell me what to do. Sometimes I send it, so it's good, and that's also why I ride behind him and I drive behind him. Like, for example, driving down here, he has a Raptor, and he gets like 13, 14 miles to the gallon on highway. I get, on the highway, usually I get like at most 18, and that's me, you know, being conservative. With him leading and me just following him in our little two-man convoy, I get 20 miles per gallon. Average 19.8, 19.9. I max out at 20 point something. It's pretty cool. Woohoo! Oh my. Little valley down there. So, like, this is what I love about Colorado. Compared to like the mountains in California, where there's smog and it's kind of hazy. Like, even though you're close to the mountains, you can't really have like a full, clear view of the beautiful ranges. But here in Colorado, where it's relatively pollution-free, you can see the layers of mountain ranges. The one in front is like very green, and the one behind it that's like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, hundreds of feet or yards, I don't know, just a little bit bluer than their green compared to the one that's right in front, in the foreground. And I love that. I love that little contrast, that look. I'm gonna speed up a little bit. I think I'm gonna leave you behind if I don't speed up. Oh, there's fishing here? What is this fish? Attention anglers, I did not read anything else. I'm gonna slow it down on the camera. I need to read that because I'm obviously an angler too. Yeah, pretty cool. I mean, what beats this? Right? Maybe Alaska? Maybe parts of California? I don't know. Montana? That's tough. This is tough. I'm like, I'm torn. I don't know. I guess whatever's the prettiest is wherever I'm at, I guess. But I'm very fortunate to have grown up and to live and grown up in a country like the United States of America. This is awesome. And I don't say that in like a political way. I'm just saying, like, I'm very lucky that we have this massive land with different types of terrain, different cultures, different foods. We have like the mountains in Big Bend where it's just like rocky and brown. It's still beautiful. And then you have these with little creek beds. Oh, this is so cool. I mean, look at that. Holy moly. Oh my God, it's pretty. Oh my God, thank God for beauty like this. Oh my word. Oh, what is better than this? I know I said something similar when I was in Big Bend, but seriously, what's better than this? This is so sick. Oh man, this is so worth it. It's not even that dusty compared to Big Bend. What are those? Are those mice? They're like brown and little. They scurry across the trail. What are those things? So this is just to describe for those that don't know. This is a pretty hard packed dirt, gravel, hard packed dirt with some gravel, and it's not nowhere near as sketchy as Big Bend, where it was like silty and sandy. Oh, my first water crossing! Hell yeah! Oh, we're not gonna cross the water? Oh, we are. Okay. Stand up. Woo! Let's go! Yeah! Woo! First water crossing. Hell yeah! Oh, where's Liz? That was so cool. Water crossings are cool. I think what the big deal is now, why people always hoot and holler when they see a water crossing. The water's so cold. It was so cold. Like, it got my parts of my my shin and my knee. Yeah, my knee and my the side of my thighs wet. And I feel like a little kid, like splashing at a water park or something. That was cool. Oh, these are the kind of things that make a grown man or an old fart like me smile. I'm very fortunate to have the kind of wife and kids that I have. They're very supportive. They don't, you know, they know that I don't get much playtime like this. So every chance I get, or when I say like, hey, I want to go do this, do that, they don't. My wife never stops me. She just asks me when, and makes sure that there are no schedule, because our schedule is basically around work and kids. That's our work life essentially. And yeah, as soon as I tell her the dates, are these dates good? And she says good. I tell my friends, I was like, hey, you guys want to cruise? Hey, you guys want to go adventuring, that kind of thing? And we just do it. It's a little spontaneous sometimes, because like this one, Les and I was just like, hey, when are you free? Oh, I'm free. He's like, I'm back from Europe end of July. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be back from all the different places I went to, California, Georgia, New Jersey, Brazil, whatever. I'm like mid-August. And he was like, okay, cool, I'll make that work. And that's it. Just like that, picked a place to lay our head and rest and have hot showers. And that's it. We got up and left Texas. Best way to do it, in my opinion. Too much planning sometimes kills the fun because it's stressful. Sometimes just winging it, and then, what they say, like, ignorance is bliss. When you're oblivious to the stress, or not stress, when you're oblivious to the upcoming stress, you tend to not worry about it. You tend to look forward to it, and it doesn't ruin before you even get there. And then when you get there, when it's stressful, but you're already looking forward to having fun, you don't dwell too much on these stresses. Yeah, these little twisties are sick. I'm glad that I have the 300L. This thing lugs like a mountain goat. Like, I'm in third gear and I'm going 18 miles per hour. Goodness. And it doesn't stall. It just lugs. Like, seriously, like I'm at 3,500 RPM. I can go lower, obviously, but it was a little uphill, so why would I do that? But it lugs. It doesn't pull, obviously, like Les's 500cc, because although this is a 300cc bike, it's only really 286. But that's what I like about it. For a single cylinder thumper, I don't know. One can argue 400 is perfect, 500 is perfect, but to me, 450 to 300 is it. Like, I spoke to one of my coworkers who rides his dirt bikes a lot. And he has street bikes, 1,000cc. He has really good bikes in his garage. But when I asked him which is the most fun, he said 250cc. I was like, why is it more fun? So similar philosophy as why the Mazda Miata that I have is a lot of fun. It's not about going fast. It's about how you navigate the challenges on the trail or the twisties or on the road or whatnot that makes it exciting and fun. So in his case, when he takes it on the a track and he's doing jumps and all those sort of things, a 250cc is like all you need. I mean, how fast you need to go. You're not trying to launch yourself to, you know, when you're trying to hit jumps. Where are we slowing down? Oh God, this ravine is pretty. A simple ravine is pretty. Oh yeah. Maybe I should try just pulling down the visor and pulling down the shades and leaving the visor up. Perhaps that would work. I don't know. Oh, he dropped his bike. Yeah, that's why I don't want to do a tight turn over there. That's exactly why. Let me see if he needs help. You got it? You need help? You got it? You got it. You need help? Okay. I hope we go through the water crossing again. That would be nice. I forgot to ask him if his Tech 7s are waterproof or not. Because there's a divide between Tech 7 fans. They say, hey, why would you get waterproof? They don't really block out water completely anyway. It's better to have the not waterproof version. That way you can drain the water if water does get in. And there are people that are like, I'd rather have waterproof Tech 7s because if I do water crossings and whatnot, I don't even go cross water that's that deep. So water would never get in anyway, but I definitely don't want my feet wet or my socks wet because then that ruins my ride. So both have good points. So then if you're deciding between the waterproof Tech 7s, I forget what they're called. They're not like the Tech 10s, which are, I think, Gore-Tex. These are their Alpine Star's Dry Star. That's a proprietary waterproof membrane for their whatever gear, jackets, boots. They have the Dry Star, which means it's waterproof. So I decided to go for the waterproof one because rain, water crossing, I am not doing hardcore riding, crossing like waist deep waters or whatever. So I have zero reasons to worry about my what's it called? My boots getting wet. Okay. Ride the wall, ride the wall. Resident, ride the wall. Oh man. I was worried about other people we're sharing the trail with, like especially side-by-sides or ATVs or whatnot. I was worried that they're gonna ride rowdy and kick up rocks and stuff like that. Because I've heard of some places, I'm not gonna say which state, where there are a lot of people that do that, inconsiderate people. So far in Colorado, and maybe because it's just this trail, I'm not gonna speak broadly. So far, Colorado, good people. They're not pelting us with rocks or anything like that. They slow down, they make way, they estimate who has, not the right of way, but like a tougher position, a tougher spot, and then they get out of the way for you. Which is cool. How it should be. Woohoo! Yes. Yee! Oh, Yeah, so this Rally Raid level one because I'm short. Even though my legs are longer than my torso, proportionally speaking, I'm only 5'9", so I cannot do Rally Raid level 2, which gives you more clearance, and I think similar, or is it the same? Suspension travel? I don't remember. Start with level 1. But my goodness, if the damping is not awesome. The damping is sick. Like, nothing is harsh anymore. Whether I'm sitting or standing, nothing is harsh anymore. It's not that it just soaks up bumps or is compliant or this and that. The rebound, the damping and the rebound and the way the spring and the shock work together is pretty well matched, I would say. Ahoo! Yes! Yes! Oh, let's go. And now I get why people or MX riders use these pants. These little like fake leather around your inner knee to grip your seat.